The friggin' networks. The friggin' networks in Nigeria, and I mean every single one. I don't care what network you're on. Every single one is an absolute, colossal, embarrassing, shameful, disgraceful mess. And where is the NCC? Who is heading the NCC? Help me check that thing, because we don't even know. Not that we care who you are, but I'm going to call you out. And what is the NCC doing about this? Where are you? Why are you not saying anything? That is your job. That is your job. You are there to actually, you are an overseer, you're a regulator. You are supposed to be there not just to collect money for license, but you are supposed to ensure consumers get quality service. And I mean quality service. What we're getting is nowhere near. We can't even, I can't even say it's nowhere near quality, because that literally would be a compliment. What we're getting is woeful, to put it nicely. Yes, that's me being nice. Woeful. You all know, right? Somebody will be next to you, even if they're sitting, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your child. You'll be upstairs, they'll be downstairs. You call them, they'll be sitting next to you, and the phone will say it's unavailable. You'll speak to somebody within seconds and call them back, because wait, the network is so bad, it just literally cuts it off. And then you call them back, and you keep calling them back, it keeps telling you it's switched off or unavailable. What does unavailable mean even? Can we just ask, what the heck does unavailable mean? Is it your network that's unavailable, or is the person unavailable? And why do we constantly, why is unavailable now a norm in Nigeria? And we still get charged. So why am I paying you? Why are my colleagues, why are my friends, why are Nigerian citizens paying for telephone, mobile telephony networks, be it data or GSM calls? None of them are making sense. But data is actually better. WhatsApp calls are better. And I'll tell you why that is. So, and I dare, because I was in the industry, I dare anybody in the industry to call me to challenge me on this. What's been happening over time is that mobile telephone companies are shifting, especially in Nigeria, they're shifting their spend towards data, so ensuring the better data network, data usage, away from actual traditional telephone, so GSM telephony. That's what's happening. So they're shifting more of their money towards VoIP, voice over IP, which is what your WhatsApp sits on. It's voice over IP, which is internet protocol. So it's voice over internet protocol, and they've got, different, more sophisticated type now. So shifting the investment, but even then, you still can't trust it. Yes, we all trust, I personally, and you can call me to tell me how it is for you. 0201-277-0993, 0201-465-7190. WhatsApp is 0895975805. Welcome to call to tell me which one is better for you. I tend to find that on WhatsApp, I can have a longer conversation. Yes, sometimes I want to sit on the phone with my son, with my sister, with my girlfriend, and just gist. Yes, gist. There's still that thing where not everybody is a content creator. Some of us are still traditional phone users, where we either use it to connect with somebody, be it business, be it personal, or we just want to chill in our house, sit on the sofa, lie on the sofa, have a glass of wine, have some suya by the side, have your girlfriend on the phone, and natta. Natta. When I say natta, I mean just chit-chat-chat-chat-chat-chat. Yes, that's also therapy. We just want to unburden. Oh God, there goes Kamala Harris. All she ever says is unburden, to be unburdened. We're not going to talk about her. Don't you dare call me about her. Right? And I literally think that the NCC, what's his name? Please show me his name. I can't see. Not that far. I haven't got my glasses on. What's his name?
Dr. Aminu Maida.
Dr. Aminu Maida. You need to do something. Like, sir, you need to start earning your salary. We pay for your salary and we are not seeing your work. Degradation needs to stop. It just needs to stop. Anyway, that's the bee in my bonnet, and you're already calling about that. But wait, before I go to my bee in my bonnet, the other thing I want you to call me about, or rather, I haven't gotten that bee out of my bonnet, and you're welcome to get it out of your bonnet. Because you know our bonnet, which is the jiggy jaga jiggy jaga jiggy jaga jiggy jaga jiggy jaga jiggy Danfo bonnet, can accommodate plenty. The other thing I want to ask you about is, and think about this before you call. You people need to calm down. You're already calling, but it's okay. I'll come to your calls in a couple of minutes. So there's very dark black man, and there's Bob Risky, and in the middle of that is the FCC. Do you care? Like, seriously, do you care? Now, I'm not asking if I'm not saying what's going on is correct. I want to know if you care and what exactly it is that you care about. I know my colleagues have covered it all week. And I'm actually embarrassed at some of what, some media colleagues of mine, not necessarily on this station, by the way they're sort of covering it and this sort of jocular fashion because of, Bob Risky and because of who Bob Risky is. And you can't decide. If you can't decide whether Bob Risky is a she or a he, I will say she once said, I am a she. However, because she went to court and said she's a he, you are welcome to refer to her as a he. But we're not going to be discussing that. So I don't want you to call me moralizing about what sort of lifestyle Bob Risky has. Mind your own. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this thing that's going on with regards to the prisons and the expose that very dark man, who again is just somebody, a social media person, social media revealer. Let's call him a social media revealer. I want to know if you care, and if you do care, which part of it do you care about? So we have Bobrisky on one side, we have very dark black man on the other side, and in the middle of that is EFCC and of course the Nigerian Prison Service, which is now correctional. Yes, you're calling. Let's talk. Hello.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? You need your radio off, please.
Yes. My name is Ibinabo.
Ibinabo, how are you?
I'm all right. The last time we were in, what's this place called? Where you went to ride the horses and all of that. What's that?
Oh, yes. When my friend went viral.
I didn't know when you left the place.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, is that where we met?
Yeah, no. Dr. Yinka owns that place, and he happens to be my friend.
Oh, Yinka, my darling Yinka, yes. And him and his killer dogs. I said to him, those killer dogs, Yinka, I am not coming back. How can anybody have so many killer dogs? I am calling him out now. I'm not coming back.
He's had those dogs for so years.
I'm not coming back. I said to him, I'm not coming back to your house. One of those dogs actually charged at somebody, and I was sitting next to the person, and I froze.
The last time I was there, I had to lock myself up in one of the rooms.
I ain't Lobaton. See, Yinka, I know you listen to this show. Are you listening? I actually thought it was the end of Sissy Gay forever. Like, no more Sissy Gay, because the dogs have turned me to Suya, and that's it. They're going to grab my thighs.
Those dogs are monster dogs.
Monsters. Ibinabo, how are you? Let's talk.
I'm all right. Okay, about the network, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about SL. They are the worst.
Mm-hmm. Call them
You
out.
call me on
Call
a
them
Airtel
out.
number, and I try to call you back. You will hear the response. The number you are calling does not exist.
Mm-hmm.
You will sometimes the person just calls you in less than 10 seconds. You are calling that person back. That does not exist. Comes up for about 5, 6, 7 times. Then finally it rings.
Mm-hmm.
And when it rings, 30 seconds into the conversation, it disconnects. You go through the process again. It's on these days.
Yeah.
At some point, I got frustrated. I damaged my phone. Now, what kind of nonsense is this?
I know exactly how you feel.
And you buy data.
Yes.
In less than 30 minutes, data that I'm supposed to subscribe for 30 days is out.
That's right. That's right. And
It
you're
doesn't make
asking,
sense.
who is speaking for us? Is it ICPCC? Is it the NCC? What do you think should happen? What do you think should happen?
NCC should be held responsible.
Yeah.
Because these people are service providers. And if they are not living up to that, find them. Make sure these people are living up to their expectations.
That's right.
Except somebody is getting rich while we are complaining.
That's right. Absolutely.
You understand? And then for Bobrisky, EFCC, I'm very dark man. It's a pity. EFCC has been infiltrated. Before now, we never had news like this. Do you understand? For a while now, I take my time to, because I have people who work in this commission for a very long time, and I know how these things work. Now they have a new chairman. Everything is infiltrated. There's no integrity in EFCC anymore. Nobody believes in them.
But can I say something?
The other day, you arrest somebody, you invited somebody because he embezzled money, and he came, and the next thing, that means corruption is a norm. Everybody can do whatever they like.
Can I ask a question?
When he was invited, he said, probe your officers if you want to invite me.
Yes.
That means these people have been infiltrated. There are bad eggs among these people. And until they are fished out, we don't even have anti-corruption agency in Nigeria anymore because corruption has been legalized. So I don't know. Until they come out to clear the hair, I don't think EFCC, ICPC, or whatever anti-graft agency, they should just go and let's just scrap all of these things away and know, okay, we don't have any anti-corruption agency in Nigeria anymore.
Good afternoon, my darling. Have a wonderful weekend. Hello? Hello?
Good afternoon, ma.
Nyoma.
Wanyoma. My woman.
Thank you. How are you?
May God bless you for bringing this NCC. You're after NIN, blocking people line. You will buy the third car fast for the line. If you see a lot to that, you go finish. Then I will remove subsidy. Then I will say when they sell food and what are that 200 naira. They should, how many terrorists? The Niger terrorists that is 6 hours, 2 hours, 3 weeks ago. They don't fit catch them. They are disturbing other people. And National Assembly are not doing anything. Concerning Bobrisky, you ask us something whether we care because it's an insult to the sensibility of Nigerians. And he has basket mouth. He cannot keep secrets. EFCC should be interrogated.
Yeah.
Thank God for the first time, Tinubu suspending the Controller General. They must have to be cleared, and the Bobrisky must have to go back to that jail because it does not have 7 heads. Let me say, when they cajoled and arrested innocent citizens, nobody could help them because of income money. So he has to face the law. My papa told me I should accept that law, unless we don't have law. And may God bless the target black man, and may God continue to sustain his life, and he's continue doing what he's doing. But I want to finalize by saying, sister, it's okay. Nothing should happen to Nanikalu. That's what I want to tell you. I don't want to do that.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Hello. Okay, we have a minute. How long? We have a minute before I go to break. Can you do it? Go ahead, sir.
Let me try. Good afternoon, sis. You get one.
Good afternoon.
You win a whim.
Win a whim.
At the vest. Okay. 1 minute. It's okay.
You can always hold on. It's just a quick break, but go ahead.
Merchant man, I will just call back. 1 minute will not be enough for me to just speak.
Yeah.
Boom me like Koboko normally said. You win a whim. 1 minute cannot be enough.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. All right. So we will go on a break and we'll be right back. No, I don't have any messages. We'll go on a break and we'll be right back.
You're listening to the home of great talk and exciting conversations.
Many times, I think the word submission used in the context of marriage is very ambiguous.
When you eat granite too much, you will get eye problems. Or when you drink garri too much, you get eye problems. This is true. Just like you said, these are myths.
He said, women, speak life into your husbands, even when he's not acting right. And I almost threw my phone at him.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
It's okay. That is okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. Let me explain. It's okay. She off your mic.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info, your mic is always on. Let's talk.
Hi, I'm Natasha Kimani. I'm a governance and public policy expert and the host of Talk to Me Direct podcast. Talk to Me Direct is produced by Luminate. Luminate is a global foundation working to ensure that everyone, especially those underrepresented, have the information, rights, and power to influence decisions that affect their lives.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
The power of youth organizing in building strong democracies with Chineye Wanaka.
Start where you are. It's okay to start small. You don't despise the days of humble beginnings, But with persistency, with perseverance, you get to your destination.
Like and subscribe to Talk to Me Direct wherever you get your podcasts.
Get ready to celebrate excellence across borders at the Marketing Edge National Summit and Awards 2024. We are engaging with stakeholders in the industry and honoring those who have achieved outstanding feats in the integrated marketing communications sector. Virtual Summit is Friday, 27th September 2024. Time is 9 a.m. and the Edge Award is Saturday, 28th September 2024. Venue, Balmoral Convention Center, Sheraton Hotel, Ikeja, Lagos. Time is 6 p.m. The Marketing Edge Summit and Awards 2024. Celebrating excellence beyond borders. Marketing Edge. Promoting the brand idea.
Need ideas for your daily tasks? Want to create stunning presentations? Generate text and images with just a few clicks. Introducing Copilot in Windows 11, your partner in productivity, creativity, and fun. Discover your everyday AI companion by using HP's laptop with its Windows 11 operating system. The HP Pavilion X360 2-in-1 laptop, 14EK1031 NIA with its Windows 11 operating system is available at all DreamWorks stores. Call 0808-553-8331 or visit www.dreamworksdirect.com for more information. HP PC with Windows, the device for you.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. There's a bee in my bonnet. I've gotten it out. It's called The Network. Ibn Abu, my first caller, talked about AI. Who's your provider and how are they providing? Because they shouldn't be calling provider. We should call them your frustrator. Anyway, let's talk. Hello.
Good afternoon, Sisoke, the baby of the year.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend to you too.
Thank you, ma'am. My name is Godwin, calling from Lakwe.
Okay.
Thank you. Well done for this wonderful, interesting subject or topic of the day. Both the Airtel, Glow, MTN,
all of them are the same.
The DSTV, the GoTV. Is there any of them that is left out?
No.
Now, when you recharge GoTV or DSTV, instead of it to be as you use, like we have in our telecommunication aspect, it continue to burn, even if you don't have NEPA light for 1 week or 2 weeks. At the end, you have nothing to benefit. And who is responsible for this?
But if I may interrupt you, sir, I don't want to bring DSTV into this. I want us to stay on the telephone networks.
It's okay. On the telephone network alone, I still want to bring it. Maybe if you don't have this, that it all boils down to bad governance. If we have leaders that care, that are there because of you and I and your ordinary Nigerian, all these things, can you, as you are, somebody come from outside to slap your child for no reason, and you know this child has not done anything? Will you allow that person to just go scot-free without reacting? No. Our leaders, so-called, our rulers, they are only for themselves and children yet to be born. And as such, anything that happens to you and I is not their business. So the resultant effect of it is what is we are all going through. Both MTN, Glo, Airtel, do they care who is checking who? Everything is rotting from up down, and that is why things fall apart. The center cannot hold, according to Achebe.
Thank you.
It's unfortunate. There is no aspect. That's why you say we should single it down to telecommunication alone. There is no aspect in Nigeria's life today.
Thank you.
For ordinary Nigeria that is good, that is comfortable.
Thank you very much.
It is punishment we are all facing under wicked rulers.
Thank you very much, sir.
May God bless you for this good topic.
Thank you. God bless you too. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm going to start giving everybody 1 minute because the line's busy. Yes, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Obianiju Tokek. I'm calling you from Iba, Lagos.
Okay, go ahead, Obianiju. I beg your pardon. 2 minutes. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah. You see, this LCC issue, they have their number, the short code you can call. It was free, but now it's not free. So, and secondly, every day we are having network issue. They are not doing anything. We keep on talking. See, you see, they say action speaks louder than voice. Let me tell you one thing in Nigeria. Nigeria's situation is either we take it by force or we continue living like this till Jesus come. I have to be plain. You see, in my village, at times they used to off the network, both Airtel, both MTN. We kept on complaining. In Anambra, at times they were on it. Like this time.
Okay, sorry, your line's cut off. Let me read this message because it's going to take me a little while because I don't have my glasses. Hello, Cecile Gay of Lagos. I am a digital tech and telecom specialist here in Lagos. Like you rightly said, the quality and standard of the telecommunications industry in Nigeria has degraded and dropped so badly. And it appears that the telcos aren't too concerned or worried about it. The truth is that most of the telcos are mostly focused on data services, like I rightly said. I'm done saying that. And the voice services. And that's because they make more money from data services than voice. Another factor is the fact that they have too many users on their network. That's right, it's called throttle people. They have too many users on their network without upgrading their infrastructure to service those users efficiently. Then also, I have a tech-driven Lagos historical documentary project to discuss with you, and I can't. Is that Ban and Bar? Barrister Shuposhashiri, how do I reach you? That's Jürgen. Is it Jürgen de Lagosa? Okay. So Jürgen, I'm presuming you're from Lagos Island. How do you reach me? Send me a message on at Sisi Oge Lagos. Yeah, send me a message at Sisi Oge Lagos. Send me a DM, and I promise you I will check it out. All right. Thank you very much. But he makes very good points, and that's the thing. This is also the other thing. In fact, make we just bring all of them in together. This boss can take it, includes the ISMs, internet service providers. No, let's put all of them together, because actually it happens often. So I'm on IPNX in my house. Do you know it was down from last Friday, only fixed it yesterday? IPNX, if you're listening to me, I am expecting my refund. Yes, I'm one of those people. I keep telling all of you, I demand my refund and I insist on it. You see, Nigerians, I've told you this just before. Richard Branson said that the amount of complaints that Nigerians had when he had Virgin coming to Nigeria a lot back then, that if they had bothered to put it in writing, it's possible that he may have gone bankrupt. But because we don't demand for refund, nobody said, I demand for my refund. I'm promising you, even if it's 5 naira, 10 naira, 100 naira, 100,000 naira, I demand for my refund. I do not joke with it. So IPNX, I'm telling you right now, I've already told you I want my refund. You had better be giving it to me, because that line only started working yesterday. I'm only reminded because of what Jorginho from Lagos, the Lagosa, who is clearly a Brazilian descendant, wrote here. Because yes, so here's what you get, people. Because more and more people are joining networks, and there's more customers. There are millions of customers. Effectively, what should happen is what we call a pipe. Everybody's going through a pipe and you spread it out. That pipe is what's supposed to be expanded, which is what my text here called should have been upgraded. If it gets upgraded, then the bandwidth is enlarged. Okay, we're now talking MPLS. It is enlarged, so it can take loads of us. Just imagine all, trying to fit many people into a straw. If the straw is expanded, more people will fit in. That's the thing. They are not upgrading. And that's why part of what is causing this, because now it's almost like we're all trying to push through the same tiny little pipe. Just think of it as a pipe. Yes, let's talk. Hello.
Hello, Cecilia.
Good afternoon, ma. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Good afternoon, ma. This is Fina calling from Ikorodu.
Go ahead, Fina.
You see, I want to first of all talk about Airtel. Airtel has ruined me since 2 weeks now.
Wow.
My unlimited data is not working. Even this morning, I woke up, I said to my husband, I'm going to go to their office like a mad woman. I'm going to go there and disgrace them. Wow. Because the reason I do all this is that Nigerians are not protesting.
That's
at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, it has gotten to the level where Nigerians are going to come out and protest against epileptic data.
Yes, epileptic telephone network. Yes.
Yes, that Nigerians are getting from them. We are inside our house complaining. My husband is mad about it. You cannot do anything. No system is working. All the whole system is down, and you paid for unlimited.
My sister, should I tell you what's so scary is that our phones is our emergency service line in this country. Our phone is always on, because that's the only way you can call for help. And it's not like we're going to call 911 or whatever, that you can call your sister, call your neighbor and say something is happening to me. That is the only way they can call you. Yes. Yes.
What
it's a lifeline.
You can't send voice message. You cannot send. YouTube is not working. Nothing. No. All the systems are down. The thing is rolling.
Man, rolling.
2 weeks. And my husband has been calling them, like you said, I am demanding for my money back. I am demanding for my money back. I've always said, my husband have told them, we are demanding our data back. And I'll go to their office like a mad woman. You people will see me on the internet.
My dear, I agree with you. Have a wonderful day and enjoy it. Don't be embarrassed. Nigerians get all embarrassed about, I can't complain. I don't want them to see me. It's too much. Show them what your money's worth.
Nigerians are using to manage ourselves.
Good
we are using this one to while away time to manage our life. And then when you subscribe again, nothing is working. They are making us to feel so frustrated in this country. The things that our senators are supposed to be talking for us, they're not talking it.
Yes, that's
the only
true.
thing that they are talking about now is extension of their time. There is nothing that senators are doing for citizens. Things like the senators will raise alarm.
Thank you.
Or else, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. Our senators are not looking into the citizenry needs. It's their own. Now they want to extend their Senate as a senator, be out of rep. I don't know whether now the eternity they want to be there.
Thank you very much, my dear. Show them the quality of your money. Make sure they earn it.
You will watch me on internet.
My dear, I'll be right behind you. Tag me at CCO Lagos. Tag me. Okay. I am telling you, I'm behind you. Tag me. Hello? Hello? Okay, you snooze, you lose. We have so many messages. Hello?
Hello, sister. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from, please?
Yeah, Francis, calling from Victoria Island.
Go ahead, Francis. You got 2 minutes.
Yes, you said you're doing a great job. I appreciate your work.
Oh, I appreciate you too, my love.
Yes, now we are discussing our network providers.
Yes.
When are we going to discuss Nigeria Bank?
No, we'll do that another time. Can we stick to one?
Now, we have serious matter in this country. But my candid opinion is this. If we Nigerians can galvanize ourselves and start protesting small, like this network of a thing, why can't we come out on the streets? Protest against the network, MTS, Global.
You know what would have to happen? Let me tell you what would have to happen. And you bring up a good point, and people have said protest. If we are going to protest about the network, then we have to, we have to march to the NCC office. The NCC office in Lagos, they are responsible for
we
this.
Have to fix a date. Sorry for interjecting, man.
Go ahead.
We have to fix a date on the day we're going to march. I personally record this voice note. I will be there. Because we are going through hell.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
The role of NCC. If they cannot be able to track the Boko Haram, the kidnappers, they're still using the network to make us.
And then you have NIN cutting you off. They say if you don't have NIN and all that nonsense. And the cost of data is going up.
It's crazy. I don't want to tell you my experience. What I've had to,
my dear.
Because of NIN.
I hear you.
A lot of businesses last year because of NIN.
I hear you.
Because of NIN. You know, I did a wrong transfer of 100,000 naira because of NIN. I could not be able to reclaim my money back. You know, so we are going through a lot because our representatives, they are no longer representing us. So why can't we represent ourselves as a people? You know, there is, let's have unity of purpose. Champion a cause.
Thank you.
Anything that displeases the people, let us go on the street and tell
Thank you very
enough
much.
of all these things.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. And this is the fact. This is the truth. Is that look? It's not every time that we turn to FG or the president or whatever. People are assigned to do jobs. The NCC is an institution that was created to oversee, to regulate, to monitor and ensure that we, the consumers, get very, very, very good quality service that we paid for. The other institution is ICPCC, right? But I would hold the NCC responsible first and foremost. Simply because they haven't even made a... What's his name again? Give me his name again. Zainab, please find me his name again. Mr. NCC, right? Simply because they haven't even said anything. They haven't even acknowledged. So are they actually monitoring? Because it's actually their job to monitor. It's literally, that is what they are there for. They are supposed to say, and it's not every time, because look, they're quick to jump on DSTV. Let's be honest with each other. They are quick to jump on DSTV and tell DSTV, you can't put the prices up. We're going to fine you this. We're taking you to court. But they hardly ever say anything about the mobile telephony, which again, I repeat, is a lifeline. It is not a luxury. Stop. If you think having a phone line is a luxury, it is not. It is a lifeline. It is the difference between life and death in Nigeria, I assure you. It is the only way you can call for help. It is also business for many people. And nobody has the right to be doing this. I am really, 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 really annoyed about this. And I had to bring it up because people have been keeping quiet for too long. For too long. Start calling them out. Start tagging them. Let them know how we feel. Because enough is frankly enough with this network quality. Enough. Let's talk. Hello,
Good afternoon,
sir. Good afternoon, ma. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oboli calling from Ikorodu.
Mrs. Oboli, your line where you are is very noisy. Go ahead very quickly.
I've left the place now.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it better, ma?
Yes, it is.
So first off, if there's an institution without checks and balance, such shenanigans and academical attitude will continually thrive. Nobody's checking. Nobody's holding anybody accountable. Nobody's checkmating anything. And with the people, it's not as if we're docile or we don't know what we're supposed to do. We're only giving these people benefits of the doubt. Now that they've decided that they don't want to do anything about it, it's time for us to also stand up, just do the needful. To say, okay, I'm reporting Glow this afternoon. I don't know what I've done to Glow. I don't know. The Glow will be rolling as if it's making a bar. I don't understand. I didn't get it. So see, I'm living right now. And I'm asked myself, for 9 gigabytes, are you telling me that I can't access anything? I will send message to Nigeria Info before the thing will get there on Twitter. Coffee must have finished, or you would have finished the program. What are we even doing? What is this totally along? Can't we get something right in the country?
Can't we? Yeah.
But because we spend this money and nobody even. Okay, so we should bring everything to the Danfo today because everything is crazy. Aside Go TV, they're doing their own.
No, not everything, just telephony. So mobile telephony and ISM.
See,
Internet
ISM,
service.
we don't even know. So they will lay ambush for them. I'm telling you, we are going to lay ambush for them. Everyone is beating you. That one's bashing you. Everything is all beating you. Bad it's a crime to be a Nigerian.
I'm fed up.
No Nigerian should go to FIR because we're in FIR already still.
Bio, thank you. Thank you, Mrs.
Oboli. Thank you. In fact, this topic today, flesh and blood did not reveal it to you. Only the Holy Spirit that revealed it to you. Keep doing what you're doing. God will bless you.
God bless you too.
We can dance with a little laughter in all the dark times.
Abio.
Okay, I love you.
I love you more. Thank you so much, Mrs. Oboli. Thanks, Mrs. Oboli. Let me just read the messages. Dr. Aminu Meida, that is your name. I don't know what you're doctor of because I haven't done any research on you, but you are the of NCC. Dr. Aminu Meida, that's his name, people. Dr. Aminu Meida, Meida is Maida. Can you please tag him on Twitter and tag me and say, sir, doctor, we don't know what you're doctor of, we need you to start using the powers vested in you by your office, by the act that created the NCC, to start protecting and speaking up for us. We're not going to keep quiet. I mean, honestly, I could come every Friday and complain about this. That was actually what I planned for last Friday, but I couldn't be here. So I had to do it today. Enough is enough. Dr. Aminu Meida, come on. If we're experiencing it, so are you. And I don't care whether you've got one line, two line, all of the lines together. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is you need to start working for us, sir. And I'd love to have you on the show and tell us why you're not working for us. Let me read this message, Zainab. What have I got here? Gosh, I can't see. I doubt if things will change in Nigeria the next 30 years. Everything is done wrongly in Nigeria, and Nigerians are also very good camouflaging to the worst sufferings. Bobrisky can't go anywhere because he has boasted years ago that he deals with senators and politicians. Yeah, but Bobrisky also tells a lot of lies. I mean, let's be honest. You know, he deals with top industry players, and also the topic will be delayed and wasted, that of the Mobad, and it will be forgotten. About the networks in Nigeria, we are all being extorted. It's an extortion by these telecoms. But can we do it? But what can we do if leaders are careless about us? What the telecoms do is the same thing NEPA is doing. So what's the difference? For me, I'm relocating next year and will take a while before coming back. Well, happy relocation. I don't resent anybody relocating, to be honest with you. It's cool. but that's not going to resolve our issues. So good luck. Enjoy your relocation. Make sure you continue to listen to us on the internet, because we'd like to hear how it is going, my darling. We'd like to hear how it's going. Somebody was trying to call on Skype, but we couldn't answer. If you call back, I'll try and answer. I do have lots of messages here. I can't see very well. I left my glasses at home. So please, you people should make your messages short. Sisioge, I greet you. The truth is that, thank you for writing this in capitals. The truth is that the agencies have sold the country, hence the refusal to take necessary actions. And the ball is in our court as citizens to stand up and fight for our rights. That's Isaac from Badagry. Thank you, Isaac. Good afternoon, Sisioge. One. Yesterday we went for a meeting for refund of money paid for an apartment, and we paid for. That we were told that because the money couldn't drop off in the account of the recipient, we called, although I don't understand what this has got to do with it, but I can't really. I'm trying to sort of get to it, and it's taking me a while to read. The same person coming to the premises and online, legit, telling us that the reachable, everything in Nigeria is fraudulent and frustrating. I'm so sorry. Oh, the merchant man, try and call in and tell me that gist, I beg. I'm not reading very well today. Good afternoon, Sisioge. Don't make it long now, you people. I can't see. A wonderful conversation about the network provider. There are really issues most are silent about. Yeah, these are issues that most are silent about, because when complaints are made, it is not resolved till you're tired. I subscribed to an Airtel data I wasn't given. I called the customer care to demand for my refund. They promised to credit last 3 weeks, but never credited till now. What can we say about clickbait and pop-ups on phones? Yeah, there's that thing that also, yes, clickbait and all those frigging pop-ups. Like, you all need to stop, honestly. You need to literally stop this. Yes, you're right. Who's this from? It's just terrible. Oyeyemi, you're so correct. I don't need to read the rest, but I kind of get it, because I'm only because I'm struggling with my eyes. I beg of you. Yes, let's talk. Let's talk, Zainab. Let's talk. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon. Sisioge. What?
Merchantman, how is it you get through immediately? And anyway, people, we only pick it up randomly. Oh, it's not planned. Right, Merchantman. Oh yeah, go ahead. Use up your 2 minutes.
Everybody understands now. At least when I drop off the other time, I tried like ages before I got connected. Yes.
Yeah.
So the story you were managing or struggling to read, was, somebody mentioned bank. You told him that bank is not part of what we are discussing today, but that my story is interrelated to bank. You can understand that my brother paid for an apartment that after some days, that this week we were given time to pack into. The money was paid into his account. The landlord said the money didn't drop. Okay, some other people's money couldn't drop, and he doesn't have all it takes now to finish the rent building based on the time frame. We called this man, his number couldn't connect. We are calling, his number couldn't connect, because the essence of the call now was just like you mentioned, the refund. When I sense a foul play, I always go for refund. So when we had meeting with him via the WhatsApp, we tried to call this man on voice call. Use the two numbers, MTN and Airtel. None of them was connecting. It was saying the line you are calling is not reachable. We went to the state venue. I was calling, my elder brother was calling. The next thing, we saw this man holding his phone, walking into the premises. Do you understand? So we got so confused that numbers, we've been calling this man, because based on what happened, the story he told us, I was thinking it was just maybe a ploy to distract us. He doesn't want to have the meeting with us. But the reason I'm making this call is everything is going haywire in Nigeria.
Everything don't scatter.
Yes, everything don't scatter. The banking own, is it some people, I made payment for the said issue. Somebody that's supposed to sue cutting for us. Do you know that as of yesterday evening, the lady called me that the money I sent, the receipt of the payment through her WhatsApp number, since Friday last week, a week today, had not dropped to her account.
Huh.
You can imagine that. I don't want to call. I don't want to mention the name of that bank because that's where my wife works. I don't want to mention her the name. Okay. But the truth is, the landlord now told my brother to come so that we will talk because some people who paid up to the tune of 5 million naira, their money left the account and they sent him the receipt, but the money is not in the man's account. So there was no how the man could proceed with the work.
Okay, so I don't want to encourage the bank thing. Otherwise, everybody will start calling about the banks.
Yes.
But I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
My summary is because of the fraudulent attitude of our leaders, we are suffering from brain drain. The real people who supposed to take charge of most of these technical works in different tech industries.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Everyone is talking about the Edge Awards. It is 2 days of celebrating unparalleled excellence across borders. So make it a date with us at the Marketing Edge National Summit and Awards 2024. Virtual Summit is Friday, 27th September 2024. Time is 9 a.m. And the Edge Awards is Saturday, 28th September 2024. Venue, Balmoral Convention Center, Sheraton Hotel, Ikeja, Lagos. Time is 6 p.m. The Marketing Edge Summit and Awards 2024, celebrating excellence beyond borders. Marketing Edge, promoting the brand idea.
My back, yo, my body, my shoulder, with salon pass. When the back it on the pain you, with salon pass. When the body done the trouble you,
Salon Pass Pain Relief Patch provides effective relief for stubborn pains such as back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, and leg pain. Salon Pass is distributed by Drugstock and available in pharmacies and stores near you. Try Salon Pass today. Salon Pass, just patch it. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please consult your doctor.
Attention, all secondary schools, get ready to speak up, stand out, and make your voice heard. I beg to differ. Secondary School Debate Tournament Season 8 is here. If you have the passion, the skills, and the will to win, this is your moment. Auditions for this year's season kicks off on Monday, September 16th and run until September 30th. Don't miss this chance to compete with the brightest minds in Lagos. How to enter? Visit www.nigeriainfo.fm. Click on the I Beg to Differ banner on the homepage. Choose only one out of 3 topics listed. Argue 2 minutes in favor of and 2 minutes against the topic you chose. Upload your 4-minute recording in MP3 format. Fill in your other details and submit. This is open to secondary school students between the ages of 13 and 16. Register now and prove that you have what it takes to be an I Beg to Differ champion. I Beg to Differ Debate Season 8, the Tournament of Champions.
.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Sorry about that, merchant man, but I think we got the gist. Oh gosh, I have so many messages and we're about to go to the 2 o'clock newsletter. You people must stop sending long messages. I said, good afternoon, Sisege. How are you doing today? I'm feeling a bit blind because I can't read. But I'm doing good. This topic is very interesting. As for me, 9 Mobile is 9 Mobile is the worst network in Africa. I've been using only 9 Mobile for 6 years now. And I saw Shege Banza from them. There are some times that the useless network will just go on for some couple of days, if not weeks. Sometimes when someone subs for me on 9 Mobile, that's when they'll start misbehaving. When I call someone, it won't go through. When someone calls me, it won't be reachable. And when it's like this, I can't use data at all, 100%. The same thing with others like Airtel, MTN, and even Glow too. If anybody no go talk about this useless network called 9 Mobile, I would do it 100%. Almost everything about Nigeria is just declining. Cecilio, you're doing a fantastic job. Big ups. Thank you very much. And that's from Dan Paulo. See 9 Mobile here. Let me tell you, I had to migrate. You say Ibinabo call now, and he said he saw me in Ijebu. What happens with 9 Mobile? Soon as you move from that
Nigeria Info,
the hub for information,
current affairs, and more.
The president used his last Democracy Day address to talk about several issues, including security.
It is this same government that they started to
join the conversation
right here.
Let's talk.
If a leader is not informed, it's bound to be deformed.
So many organizations don't even have a workplace sexual harassment procedure or reporting channel. So if there's no place to even report, how do I even report these issues?
AstraZeneca and Moderna vaccines cannot be mixed.
You cannot say bring that one too.
Yeah, you cannot say bring that one too. Make I just manage them. No.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. You are listening to the news headlines this hour. Independent marketers urge federal government to direct the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to allow them to lift petrol from the Dangote refinery. While former Director General of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Muda Yusuf, wants the Central Bank of Nigeria to adopt more effective economic management models that are tailored to Nigeria's unique situation to restore stability to the economy. Associate Professor of Economics at the Benson Dahosa University, Benin City, Friday Ogbomo, describes the CBN's upward review of interest rates as inflation targeting, while 4 senior officers have been suspended by the Civil Defense Correctional Fire and Immigration Services Board over allegations that Bob Risky spent his prison sentence in an apartment instead of an actual prison. First Lady of Akwa Ibom, Patience Ino, dies after a brief illness, while federal government imports staple foods such as maize and wheat to tackle food shortages in Nigeria. Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris says the federal government is taking necessary measures to address several irregularities by previous administrations. Minister of Works Dave Umahi tells Nigerians to brace up for the concept of paying for tolls on federal roads once again as soon as the road constructions and renovations are done. Federal government commences payment of minimum wage to civil servants. And on the foreign scene, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says negotiations on a ceasefire in southern Lebanon will continue despite his insistence that the IDF maintains its offensive against Hezbollah. In sports, the Nigeria Football Federation says Augustine Eguavoen will continue his role as interim coach of the team. Those are the headlines. You are listening to Danfo Conversations with Ireti Bakare-Yusuf on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Stay with us, Lagos.
When you marry, you don't cheat.
The most common drug that damages the liver is paracetamol, what we call acetaminophen. People think that paracetamol is just paracetamol. I can take paracetamol. No.
Do you know I've been monitoring elections since 1999? Rigging of election takes place not at the polling unit, but at the collation center.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Welcome back. Yeah, we don't have much time. Let me try and what did I do? Okay, yes, I was telling you about the 9 Mobile Don Paulo from Lagos. 9 Mobile. I was on 9 Mobile, and what I experienced on 9 Mobile, and I had to literally, I had to, as a matter of life and death, migrate from 9 Mobile. I had to port. Literally, once you get off Ibadan Expressway, so like you heard, Ibn Abu, mutual friend to a friend of mine, you go. 9 Mobile doesn't work. It literally doesn't work. It stops working. It often, like, you go past some point in Ibadan Expressway, it stops working. They have no network. I've had to be using my driver's network, literally that bad. So yeah, that's what I did. I just ported. They give us the right to port, so why not just use your right to port and port? When you port, that means you're protesting with your money. After all, it's your money. Right, what have I got here? Hello, Sergey. What of the Ministry of Communications? What is their duty? You will buy data and cannot use it. Whether you use it or not, they will wipe out all your data. Most especially Glow, the worst of them all. Honestly, they should refund our unused data back. And the government is also responsible too, because of overtaxation on the network providers. Honestly, some ministries need to be probed, and some ministers need to be probed, and also pay for the setbacks too. That's Salisu from Ojo in Lagos. So here's the thing. I say the NCC because they're the closest to the people, right? The NCC is an institution. So the NCC are the closest to the people, and they work with the Ministry of Communications. The Ministry of Communications has a wider sort of a broader responsibility, if you like. But yeah, let's talk. I'm going to give everybody 1 minute because I want you all to get your word in. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, good afternoon, my wonderful, marvelous, and excellent student, exceptional journalist.
I don't want you to use up for your 1 minute praising me. What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
Yeah, I'm Sunday. I'm calling from Ikeja.
Okay, go ahead, Sunday. You have a minute starting now.
Yeah, we built a very wrong foundation right from the beginning, and as a nation, and we all believe that everything should be centered. And this center, we kept bringing wrong people in that center, and that's where the whole power in life today. And we all come back when bringing this person, expecting much more from him, and we all complain. We pushed everything to the center, and this center is not working.
No, but and let's think. No, this is not about the center. This is about the mobile telephony. Now you're going into the politics and the structure of the country. No, let's not go there. Let's focus on the topic.
Yes, like the telecom we are talking about is because the system was not working, and that is why we are where we are. We are complaining today.
I beg to differ, sir, and I'll tell you why. Okay. The telecoms is a national asset, so it has to come from the federal government. Number one. Number two, it was federal government that liberalized the telecoms industry and gave out telco licenses. So it does have to go that way. That's why I'm saying let's not get the politics mixed up with consumer issues. Do you understand?
Understand.
Yeah.
Well, all I have to say is that we need to draw the attention of the NCC, and if possible, they are hearing us or they are listening to us now.
Yeah.
Because we've been finding it difficult to even communicate and even go online to access programs, things that we intend to do, and we are paying so much and we are not getting the service. So if possible, they are listening to us now. I think they shouldn't just listen.
Yeah, thank you.
They should do the work. That's what I can.
Thank you very much, sir. You're correct. You too have a wonderful weekend. Hello? Okay, you snooze, you lose. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir, good afternoon. Turn off your radio.
Yeah, the point I was trying to summarize on that time was the merchant man.
Yeah.
I was saying that just like the last caller said, you didn't want him to go to the angle he was going to. But the truth is, because of bad governance, too many things have gone wrong.
Yeah, but bad governance doesn't necessarily mean because everything is centralized. Bad governance is bad leadership, not necessarily centralization of the country.
Okay, let me come through this angle. If people who, like the NCC we are talking about, if their directors or people supposed to watch over so many things are doing their work, I believe most of these foreign direct investment that are ripping Nigeria off their high-end money will sit up. You understand? Because I can't go to South Africa where MTN is dealing with us like this and do any rubbish without their any parastatus that is embedded with the responsibility of checkmating the emphasis of FBI.
Well, yes, you're right. You're right. The regulator, so that's what we're saying.
They are not sitting up. They watch their citizens being ripped off. Is the reason we are suffering all this. And working in the whole system because better hands and expertise who have the better experience to manage all these things are leaving the country in groups. The other time you told somebody
I need you to wrap up. I need you to wrap up. We don't have time.
It's okay. That's my summary. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Merchant Man. Thank you. Merchant Man, I get where you're coming from. Totally. Let's talk. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Sister.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from? You have 1 minute.
My name is Mazude.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, you see, everything that is happening has reason why it's happening. The reason why we are getting wrong service in the country, everything wrong, is because of corruption. And how are we going to get rid of corruption is the problem. And it's easy if a human being knows that a human being has to regret life. Make sure that everything you eat, everything you do, must be in the truth. If you don't do that, you can't get it right. And no God, anybody that calling God that God will do it for us is getting out, is committing atrocities, evil for you to say you hand everything over to God. It's too wrong. And if you go into the holy book, it doesn't tell you, I'm the one who's going to mend everything for you. You are the one that will mend it. Because I created for you to change it. It's on our life is on our own switch. If you want brightness, you put it on.
Yeah.
So it's we, human beings, have to come out and arrange life that will take us to the promised land. That is only two spirits.
Thank you.
Truth and justice.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Ikotan.
Go ahead, Grandma. You have a minute.
Yes, please, ma. Things have gone wrong in every aspect. And because the center is wrong and it's not doing anything, because the center is corrupt, so every other branches, and they will do all this that goes scot-free. Nobody checks them.
You know that we're literally now we're spending time calling out federal government instead of calling out the people, the network providers. Can we please stick to the topic? I know about corruption. I would like to stick to the topic.
Because me, I will load my data here. I will not make use of it. All the net, MCN or Airtel or just name it. What do we do? Do we continue to say this and be looking things are getting wrong? Do we say like this? I want you protest and they carry you go to prison, tell you to come and million. Tinubu will carry you go to 7, you come pay him 10 million, and he's the head of protest.
Well, no, nothing is stopping us from protesting against
what do we do?
Nothing is stopping us from protesting against.
Things will happen one day. Things you can't even take will happen. No.
Okay, thank you. What I'm saying is nothing is stopping us from protesting against the quality of service we get from the networks. Honestly, look, in the UK, there is such an institution called Oftel, Ofcom. You have Ofcom, you have Ofgas, you have all of those. They're called Off because they are what you call watchdogs. They're the equivalent of our regulators, literally. And they, in fact, they even monitor the television, and they monitor radio, they monitor all these things, and they do fine, and they will publish, and you can go online. So what we need, and even then the UK has a relatively organized system, right? So you don't get people calling saying, I blame the Labour Party or whatever, is because that's why Oftel is rubbish, or that's why Ofcom, it would be Ofcom in the thing, in this case, it is rubbish, because they would focus on ensuring that that regulator who is funded from taxes do what they are supposed to do. So while I get that, the center, things are falling apart, right? The bee in my bonnet that I believe you all also have, or at least a large majority of you have in your bonnet, is to do, the bee we're trying to quench today is to do with your mobile telephony, and we don't have much time. So when I come to your calls now, please stay on topic and hello, let's talk.
Hello, good afternoon, Sisi. Okay.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Frank.
Okay.
I'm calling from Abuleba.
Go ahead, Frank. Your 1 minute starts now.
Yeah, thank you very much. Like what you knew my mind before you brought up this topic, most especially MTN. MTN has been ripping me off all this while.
Yeah.
And I was even about going to their office to make a show. And with what you've done today, in fact, you've really encouraged me.
Oh.
So by next week,
they will hear from you. I love it. I love it.
They should just expect a show from
I love it.
Because all these people, since our government can't help us, at least we can help ourselves now.
All the quiets now, not being our money.
We can help ourselves. The thing there is they are just taking it from us. At the end of the day, not delivering the service for what they are taking the money for. Not giving us the accurate listing. Like now, I want to browse since this morning. I have not been able to do anything.
Can you imagine?
I've not been able to do anything. And at the end of the day, that's where money will be inside my data, my phone. The data will be there. At the end of the day, they said it has expired, which I didn't use. So I just bless God for the kind of topic you brought today.
Thank you.
And with this now, by next week, they should expect a showdown.
My brother, it is your right.
Thank you.
It is
Thank
your
you very
right.
much.
Tag
Thank
me.
you very much.
If you want me to help you retweet it, tag me. I will help you retweet it. All right? Okay, my love. I have a message here. Good afternoon, Ma. I think they want... you people, I love Danfo. I think they want to start Band A and Band B on telecoms. Just on a laugh note, on a light note. No, you're right. We do need to make... If it wasn't so ridiculous, it would be tragic, but it actually is tragic, let's be honest. It is well with Nigeria. God bless you for this good work. Cecilia Lagos, sorry about your glasses. Thank you from the UK. Yeah, I left it at home, and to think that I have three, I have like 5, I threw them all around. Today I didn't come out with my reading glasses. What have I got here? Network providers are ripping us off. I came from Ojo. Yes, so network provider Odikwa. Right, what do I have here from Larry? Good afternoon, Ireti. As we have the opportunity to port to the telecom sector, such should apply in the power sector. Yes, absolutely. You know what? I'm going to be covering that power sector soon. For God's sakes, why should the discos force Band A down our throats? The way the discos were created, Nigerians do not have the opportunity to choose the service provider that will serve them better. Larry, you're so correct. Oh, Yaginyo, no, I said social media channel on Instagram. Send me either on Instagram or Twitter. Is at Cecilia Lagos on Instagram or Twitter. Okay, let's talk. Hello. Yes, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Ireti.
Yes, sir. What's your name? Peter, go ahead. 1 minute. Go now.
We should be very grateful to the network in Nigeria because the current situation, it is biting everybody, it's affecting them. Even I am grateful to them that they have not increased their tariff. That is another thing. Presently, the jackpot syndrome also affected them. The good hand as jackpot. So that is the problem. The problem is that when we are talking, you say we should not mention government.
No, I'm not saying should. I'm saying let's focus. Pardon?
Okay,
sir. So whilst, look, let me make things clear. I gave you the example of the UK. Whilst government, of course, is, it goes upwards. What I'm saying to you is there are institutions that are created and there are DGs within that institution whose job it is to actually ensure that we get good. So you have the DG of NCC, who probably I'm expecting would report to the Ministry of Comms or Minister of Comms, who then reports to the President, right? You getting me? So now, the closest, that's why they often say, vote for your local government because that's the closest one to you, right? So we start going into sort of the opaqueness when we start going government this, government that. I'm saying the NCC, they are the closest person. That institution was created so that they would ensure that we get good service. What have I got here? I've got a message here from Saeed in Alagbado who said, Line Mobile is the worst. Line Mobile is the... Oh, Kemi's here saying, yep. See? Look, you people, I'm telling you, I love your fearlessness today because we can't keep protecting these people. Let's protest and make our grievances known to these providers. They are milking us from day one. The worst part is that they're not giving us what they are enjoying from, what they are extorting from us. Let's take back our country. Good job, Sisi. Okay, my number one OAP. That's Dean Edozian Naji. Thank you, Dean. What have I got here? I've got good day, Silge. A lot's happening, and we can't finish talking about them in one day. You're totally correct. Exactly. Network providers, bank debit issues, EKDC, Ikeja Disco, them don't call you out. And I wasn't even intended to talk disco, but your own time is coming. Ikeja Disco issues, cable TV, etc. Nigerians are suffering on at the moment. Thank you, ma. Thank you. Let's talk. I'm almost done, I think. Hello? You snooze, you lose. The Danfo can't stay right now. Hello, we're moving fast. Hello? Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sylvie.
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Shareholders from Festac.
Shareholders of Festac, you have a minute. Go.
Yeah, thank you for your work. But this is what we are saying. Not everything will be calling the president.
Abina.
There are ministers, there are leaders over the various sectors. We should begin to ask them questions. We have governors. Short of the answer questions, not everything at the center. Like you are saying that the network has very to load data cannot go and then it will say it's expired and lots of things. So I think it's time we need to also ask questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, right. I've gotten how? We're almost done. What are you guys doing? No. Kemi sitting next to me, and please tell her not to try me right now because I'm on this Danfo, and we're about to get to our destination. But let me just say this before we get to our destination. I thank you all for your fearless, for your bravery, for calling in and calling them out. Like literally call them out. If it's on your on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, on Threads, on whatever platform you use, right? Call them out. Tag me at Cecil Lagos. I will help you retweet, reshare, whatever it is that I need to do. But I'm telling you this, okay? This has got to stop. This has absolutely got to stop. We are putting you on warning. Be it Airtel, be it Glo, be it MTN, be it Mobile that is dead. Whether you need to be resuscitated or what, I don't know. I think that's all four of them. I mean, how in the name of what the heck is going on can we have four mobile networks that we cannot trust? This has got to stop. There literally is a time to stop taking people for granted. There's a time to begin to respect our money, right? Whether the President Tinubu or the Tinubu may have collected the subsidy and while Edu is doing whatever Edu is doing, and the other snapped was him, the one in at the central bank is putting up interest rates and making businesses poorer. I don't care. Or that one that they call Adelabu, who's busy doing that keeps wanting to collect our frigging money, band A, band B, I will give him band A and band B till he comes onto this Danfo. Or that one that's near on useless, who is supposed to be representing women. Yes, Uju Kennedy. I so can't wait till you go. Whichever you are, whatever it is you're doing, I'm telling you, mobile networks, this is a time, especially at this time, every kobo that is spent with your network by a Nigerian citizen has to be respected. At the very least, if you want to be kind and you are not poor, you know you are not poor. You guys are getting huge returns, especially UMTN. How about going back to giving us bug on and bug off? Whatever, that thing where you get something free and something free. How about giving us 3 minutes? Come on. Are we not in this thing together? Must you be adding in injury? Just because we're Talaland Solo doesn't give you the right to make us totally handicapped. So I'm getting off this down for right now. We're about to come to a screeching stop.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Get ready to celebrate excellence across borders at the Marketing National Summit and Awards 2024. We are engaging with stakeholders in the industry and honoring those who have achieved outstanding feats in the integrated marketing communications sector. Virtual Summit is Friday, 27th September 2024. Time is 9 a.m. and the Edge Award is Saturday, 28th September 2024. Venue, Balmoral Convention Center, Sheraton Hotel, Ikeja, Lagos. Time is 6 p.m. The Marketing Edge Summit and Awards 2024. Celebrating excellence beyond borders. Marketing Edge. Promoting the brand idea.
Hi, I'm Natasha Kimani. I'm a governance and public policy expert and the host of Talk to Me Direct podcast. Talk to Me Direct is produced by Luminate. Luminate is a global foundation working to ensure that
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. 99.3